Thanks for staying with us. To complement government's efforts at providing portable drinking water, a United States-based non-governmental organization has provided a borehole to address the water challenge being faced by the Zangie community in Nasarawa State. Agatha Joseph Obioha reports.
Water, they said, is life. This is the river where the gay community access their drinking water. Residents of this community, located in Kari local government area of Nasarawa State, are predominantly farmers and lack access to potable drinking water for decades before Linkway Africa came to their aid.
Our passion is to meet the critical needs of the needy communities.
Our vision is to provide water support, education support, and then health support and food support.
And it's this community that is benefiting for the first time from within the African region.
The community, who could not hide their joy, expressed gratitude to the donors and pledged to make proper use of the facility.
Yes, I'm happy with them. The thing that we are doing for this village, for the village of Zangie, we are happy with them.
But we have been suffering for water for so long, which is why sometimes we don't have water able to take our bath, no water to take bath. But for today, we are very, very happy for that.
Before they suffer, what they drink this river water, what they go, disease everywhere.
Linkway African Outreach Ministry is a faith-based non-governmental organization which was incorporated in 2010 to care for people and communities in need. From Kefi, Agatha Joseph Obioha, NTA News.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Linkway Diplomats Hour. My name is Daniel Ima. Recently, we saw Nigerian youth in peaceful protest of what they describe as police brutality, unlawful arrest and killing of innocent Nigerian citizens. The process resulted in more casualty than they intended to protect. Many have described the process as ideological dilemma. Many lives were lost. Properties worth billions of naira were destroyed. With me tonight to discuss this is my guest, who is a pastor, a philanthropist, and an educator, Pastor Daniel Adejo. He is the presiding pastor of Royal Link Christian Center and also chairman, board of trustees of Royal Link Signet College, located in Agbara, Ogun State, Southwest Nigeria. Pastor Daniel, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Pastor Emma, and it's a great privilege. And viewers, thank you for the opportunity.
Okay. On October 20th, 2020, we saw Nigerian youth took to the streets of Lagos and many major cities across Nigeria, requesting to end SARS and to dissolve Nigerian police. The result was what is described as the Black Tuesday. Tell us how we got to that point.
Well, for a clear understanding of how we got to that point, I will need to look at the origin of the whole saga. The Special Anti-Robbery Squad, popularly known as SARS, is a branch of the Nigerian Police Force under the Force Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department, FCIID. Now, the Special Squad was set up to deal with crimes associated with firearms, such as armed robbery, car snatching, kidnapping, and cattle roasting. However, there are several claims at this point about the date and the founder of this SARS since the advent of the End SARS protest. But the most seemingly authentic of them all is that SARS was established in 1984 under the then military head of state, General Muhammadu Buhari. At the request of the head of state then, the then IG, Mr. Ian, drafted a retired police commissioner, his name is Fulani Kwajafa, on a special project to find solutions to the menace of armed robbery, which was actually prevalent at that time. Now, the result of that project was the creation of SARS. Now, incidentally and ironically, the same Muhammad Buhari is currently the president of Nigeria, who is faced with dealing with the issue of the NSAS. So SARS has become an irony of national leadership. Well, judging from all I have stated so far, I would say that the founding principles of SARS, which hinges on what I mentioned earlier, armed robbery, cattle roasting, kidnapping, and so on, or in summary, what we call crimes associated with armed firearms, was a noble one. What I mean is the founding principle was a noble one. Now, a short clip of interview granted BBC by Fulani Kwajafa, you know, lay credence to what I have just said, because he stated in that interview that after 4 months of creating SARS, there was peace. Those who were caught were actually sent to prison, and those who were not caught eventually had to run away from their location. Now, the question is, if SARS had a noble principle for setup, or at the point of setup, what then went wrong with SARS? Again, I cannot answer that question without making reference to the founder or the creator of SARS, that is talking about Fulani Kwajafa. Now, his own comment, he said that, according to him, there was no reason for one to be killed, even if he's a criminal. The reason is we have laws, and the laws should govern the relationship between government agencies, and the citizen. So even if the citizen is a criminal, he should be treated under the law. But in his own words, I have been hearing disheartening news to the extent that I have thought to myself that it seems among the SARS officials, there are armed robbers. This is not why we created SARS. The reason has been completely different or completely changed. So in fact, this drastic change in the purpose for the creation of SARS actually pushed the retired CP, Police Commissioner Fulani Kwajafa, to make a regretful statement. And what did he say? He said, this is not the purpose. What is happening right now is not the purpose. That in fact, when I am mentioned as the creator of SARS, I feel ashamed. So right now he is regretting giving birth to SARS because the founding principle has been changed. So if you ask me as a person, I would say that the best way to make the world understand what